What is up, my dudes, and the one girl who can't believe that anyone would want to hate her? And you're so right. You, my girl, you are special. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, and that's haters on the internet. That's right, those lovely trolls that come to your comment section and they just leave like some stupid comment. And I'm not talking about people who give creative criticism or like suggestions or, you know, say something that you don't want to hear that may be a counterpoint to the video you've created, because that's all fine. That's an open line of communication, and that's how we all get better. Now, I'm talking about the people that kick back on their couch in their mom's basement, and they set aside the Xbox for a minute or the PlayStation, and they whip out their gaming laptop, and they crack open a can of Haterade, and they toss that back, and then they just type up the best, like, insult that they got from like a 90s or before movie that they think is just totally gonna nail it and make them popular and get a ton of thumbs up for being the super cool like troll of that thread. Yeah. They are awesome. And you know, I myself have trolled before. I pretty much do it non-stop with my Grind My Gears videos. I'll throw those up there. But those are meant to be a joke. And they've basically just been a joke, and I've made it clear that they are a joke. I don't try and target specific people with them. I usually stick with brands and, you know, just dumb stuff brands are doing. So this is more for the actual haters, and I'm kind of curious how all of you out there have dealt with haters. Because I'm sure a lot of you have YouTube channels, or and this goes beyond YouTube channels, people with social media pages, Instagrams, like, you know, whatever. You guys, I'm sure, have all dealt with like your form of haters in one way or another. Anywhere that somebody can leave an anonymous like comment without repercussion has no doubt talked crap on your social somewhere. And I'm curious how you deal with it. I can definitely tell you the wrong way to handle it, because I see it all the time, and that's losing your cool or trying to get into some sort of keyboard fight with somebody you've never met, you'll probably never meet, you'll never see, you know, nothing. Like, that's the great thing about the internet. You can have that like anonymity and talk all the smack you want, and there's no repercussions, and that's why there's so many trolls out there. It's just easy for them to do it. When you sit there and you engage them to the point where like you start whipping insults at them, they start whipping insults back, nobody's winning that. Nobody is like getting the upper hand on that. It's just not happening. You really can't, because it's just trolling back and forth. And 9 times out of 10, it just escalates into something absolutely insane, like, I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna murder your family in the night or something. Like, I've seen stuff like that. It gets crazy, and it's because in this game of like mental combat, you lost control, you lost your cool. It's silly. I know personally for me, I know it's crazy that I have haters, right? Crazy. I've actually like put some of the comments to some of the most amusing ones on some of my channel, like on some of my videos previous. I'll actually throw my my current one right here. This guy's great. He does not like that I made fun of the slingshot, and I'm sure that other people are totally angry with me. As I've said, like, my Grind My Gears videos are a joke. They're not meant to be taken seriously in any way, shape, or form. But I'm sure there is somebody out there wearing their Ruroc helmet and their like engine hawk jacket, sitting in their slingshot, just death gripping their steering wheel, just right now, debating on all the different ways they would murder me if they met me because I'm just so mean to the stuff they bought. And whatever, it happens, it's there. Like, you're not gonna please everyone. And that's where I go back to you guys. Like, how do you deal with it? How do you respond to it? I mean, for myself personally, I just kind of de-escalate it. I mean, again, I look at it as there's nothing you can say to me that I haven't joked around about already, or that I recognize the reference because, you know, whatever troll's coming at me is so vapid that they have nothing. Like, you know, they're quoting Full Metal Jacket or, you know, some dumb comedy from the 90s that they hope that, you know, nobody remembers, and they think they're funny, and they're like, yeah, I nailed it, I managed to steal somebody else's line. Or, you know, my friend here, who, on top of being halfway illiterate and overly redundant, really brought nothing to the table, and he's complaining about a joke video. So why get angry about that? Why get worked up about it? Why lose sleep over it? Why do any of that? There's no point. And to me, it's just like, I'm on the internet, I'm making dumb videos, and I'm going to get pushback. I'm always going to get pushback. I get stuff about, like, my music not being balanced right, my color not being balanced right. I had one guy who didn't like the fact that I had reflection in my glasses once. It happens. It's part of, like, the territory. You have to kind of deal with it and get used to it. There's no way around it. I don't think there's anyone who's ever had any sort of social media where randos can, like, respond to you that haven't had some sort of, like, crap thrown their way. And yeah, that's really the whole thing about this video. I'm just again, I'm curious to see how you guys handle it, what you do. Do you delete the comments? Do you try and get into, like, a keyboard fight with them? Do you blow them off? Do you try and block them? Like, I know that you can block people. I personally haven't had anyone that it's gotten to that limit yet, and I haven't really had to do it, so I can't really say where that, like, that cutoff point would be for me. But I don't know. Keep your eyes out. You might find out at some point in time. But yeah, that's really all I got today. I'm just kind of curious, you know, how the rest of the world handles it and deals with it. Do you seethe in silence? Do you tell all your friends about how much they suck? Do you just come right out and confront the person? Like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you handle it? Do you ignore it? Do you walk away? That's about it. That's all I got. Sorry. I don't know. Whatever. Don't hate this video too bad. And even though I forgot to say it in the beginning, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with your hater that, like, puts you down on every post you got. I'm sure he and I or she and I will be great friends or something. I don't know. And until next time, I will see you guys all on the flip side.